What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 12, the road to WrestleMania, and it's time to play the game.
24 hours removed from the grandeur, the spectacle, the event that is WrestleMania. We welcome you live to Monday Night Raw from Fort Worth, Texas. And King, we have a new WWE champion.
Oh, boy, do we ever. Last night, we saw Sheamus win that fatal four-way match against his old United Kingdom cohorts. But then, just as he was getting drenched in all that gold, Triple H made an unforgettable return.
The game won the Royal Rumble back in January, earning him the opportunity to be in the main event at WrestleMania. But right after winning the Rumble, Sheamus brutally attacked the King of Kings. Nobody expected his return last night at WrestleMania. Certainly not Sheamus. And now it looks like we're going to hear from our new WWE champion.
Now, does Sheamus have a rematch clause?
Last night was kind of surreal for me. You know, my whole life, I've strived to be the best. And last night at WrestleMania, this happened.
You're like a 14-time world champion, so...
16.
Oh, 16, I'm
wow.
sorry. Wait,
You
what?
know,
16?
I was never
No.
sure I'd get there. I've been banged up more times than I can remember. And each time I'd get sidelined, I'd come back stronger.
He's not
Then,
tied with Flair.
a couple of months back,
I'm pretty
I
sure
won
he's
the
not.
Royal Rumble. I remember thinking, hey, you know, maybe I can hit 16. Maybe I will tie the record. And that was followed with Sheamus smacking me into everything in sight. So I saw 16 slip away. But you know what that did to me? It motivated me. It put a fire right here in me. And I guess it worked because...
Oh, bravo, Triple H.
The Miz?
Bravo.
Really?
16 times. Wow. You, sir, are awesome.
Do you mind, Miz? I'm trying to talk to my fans. Oh, I'm sorry. That might not be a term you're familiar with. You see, a fan is a person that likes you.
Ha, ha, ha. Unlike you, Triple H, I don't need to feed my ego with people liking me.
No, if anything, you need to put your ego on a diet.
My ego on a diet? Really? Really? Aren't you the one that calls yourself King of Kings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but my ego's the problem.
I don't say anything I can't back up, Miz. In fact, come down here and I'll show you.
I would love to. But I'm not going to. I'm going to save my strength, because I know something you don't. Game.
What are you talking about?
Well, a little birdie told me that WWE is starting the King of the Ring tournament tonight. It'll feature the best from SmackDown and the best from Raw. And in 4 weeks, at Extreme Rules, I'll be declared the new King of the Ring.
Good for you, Miz.
I'm not done yet. 2 more points. Item number 1, when I win the tournament, I will be considered the new King of Kings. And point 2, Triple H, your match starts now.
But also, that's not how King of the Ring is supposed to work. King of the Ring is a one-night show, and it used to be its own pay-per-view. And even when it was on Raw, it was a... Zack Ryder, really. It was a one-night show. You had your whole King of the Ring. It was the whole point of the thing was being in a tournament. You survived and was the king because you were in multiple matches on the same night. Not over a course of weeks to culminate at a pay-per-view. That's not how that works. Anyway, welcome to a fine Monday here on the program. Ranting and raving about how King of the Ring is supposed to work. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro. Fist pump your face off or whatever. And speaking of tournaments, we do have our confirmed competitors for that SmackDown Tag Team title tournament, because in between me recording the video yesterday in the morning and putting it up in the afternoon, Paige announced who those competitors would be. And it is the Usos, it is Sanity, it is the New Day, and it is the Bar. So that's, you know, pretty much what you would expect from that tournament, and I'm calling the bar to win that thing. We'll see, though. We'll see. Anyway, we have Raw this evening. We have the historic announcement from one Stephanie McMahon in terms of what's going to happen for, what's going to happen. And we don't know. Obviously, speculation being that we're going to see a women's only pay-per-view announced, and also a women's tag team titles. Now, I had another thought. Considering where we... Come on, just close... Considering where we currently are on the road to 2K19, and that we are way below information where we usually are in each given year. Like, we would usually, at this point in the cycle, have more information on 2K19. We've currently got basically nothing. Like, we've got, hey, it's happening, and hey, here's a date, and hey, we have a cover. But usually, we would know more by now. So what if Stephanie has more announcements that are historic this evening? Like, say, perhaps we announce the Collector's Edition this evening. Or at least, say, hey, it'll be announced at some point this week. Would be nice. Pile Driver, those are banned. Those are banned. The game... And what if we had an announcement for, say, a women's My Career in this year's game? Maybe that'd be also part of your historic announcements. I would not put it past them. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but hey, it'd be nice because we're pretty far behind on our usual bit of business this year. Like, come on, 2K, we got nothing. Give us something. Give us something. Speaking of something, Zack Ryder can get something. That something's called pedigree, and he can be done. Because, come on, that's your first guy in this tournament? Triple H, Zack Ryder? Really? Even in this era, no, it's still Triple H. He's still gonna bury fools. Come on now.
And the game advances.
Of course he does.
Michael, can you believe that there's a chance we might be calling The Miz the new King of Kings by the time this is over?
The Miz, King of Kings. Really has a ring to it. The Miz has basically accomplished everything he set his mind to in WWE. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he took that moniker.
Yeah, well, you and The Miz might be the only two people in the world that think that can happen.
But also, you're putting your WWE champion in King of the Ring? Like, why?
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler here tonight. The King of the Ring tournament advances into the second round. And King, we can already see how the tournament is taking shape.
Yeah, and as good as the first round was, the second round is going to be even better. And moving forward, each tournament match will feature a special stipulation.
And the second round kicks off with a huge match as Dolph Ziggler faces the WWE Champion Triple H in a no disqualification match.
Again, you're putting your champion against these mid-card guys. And it's like, alright, but why should I care? Outside of The Miz taunting me into it, like, why should it matter? Because you're still at the top of the food chain. Shouldn't you have a challenger for your belt? Shouldn't Sheamus want a rematch for the belt, or does he not care because he has so many other belts? I don't know. I have to imagine at some point in the next, couple of days, we're going to find out exactly why this is the outsider storyline. Because Triple H is, Triple H. He's married into the business, and also he's the WWE champion. So outside of what? Unless we're going to see some Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, Chico. Unless we have some actual outsiders, a lethal dose of poison in the NWO or something. I'm not sure why else this is called the outsider storyline. But hey, I'm sure they'll explain it, right? Right? Okay, Dolph. Once again, time to play the game. Triple H's hair used to be a indicator of how good graphics had gotten in wrestling games. It was like, alright, well, how good is Triple H's hair this year? But generally, on the whole, unless you're on a PC using Tress Effects, hair in video games is kind of a hard thing to do. It's always a bit difficult. So, usually, when they debut new game screenshots, it's somebody who has short hair. Like, a John Cena, or a Brock Lesnar. Now, last year we had Seth Rollins, obviously, and I'm like, yeah, the hair doesn't look that great. Because hair in video games, certainly, an issue every year. Anyway, the show-off Dolph Ziggler can get shown up because, again, he's still a mid-card guy, and I'm still WWE champion. So this is a weird, story. Certainly the Sheamus thing, was fine to start off on, but going into your new story when you're already champion, what are you even really fighting for at that point? Usually it's a culmination of what you've done, and you've risen to the occasion or whatever. But now it's no, I'm already champion, so they have to invent things to fight for. Now usually in wrestling, when you want things that, are not just a title, it's something personal. It's personal issues. Heated personal issues make for good feuds. So, I guess The Miz insulting the game and saying that he's the real King of Kings is a personal issue for Triple H? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. But also Dolph getting a little too many reversals in here for the game. Come on now, Dolph. You aren't on my level. Alright, Dolph. It's been fun, and you are quite tan, but let us take you to school and play the game with a spine buster. Boom! And yonder pedigree, if you will, and wrap things up on this fine Monday. Fine Monday. Don't you dare rope break me. 1, 2, 3. As it should be between Triple H and Dolph Ziggler.
Triple H wins this
Didn't even need to use a chair. Didn't even need to. I could have. I didn't need to.
Oh, Michael, the game was focused. He looked as good as I've ever seen him. I'll tell you, if I was any of the other competitors in this tournament, I'd have a tough time planning on how to stop the WWE champion.
Well, up next, we find out if it will be Jack Swagger or Kofi Kingston that will be tasked with that challenge.
That's still mid-card talent against the WWE champion. It's still give me a real challenge. Seriously, where's Taker? But those questions will have to wait until tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.